Hey everybody, Steve Haverly here. You know, one of the things that brings us happiness in our lives, I think across the board, most people would say, is when you feel free and freedom from things that are trapping you or binding you or keeping you in bondage of some sort. Everyone wants more personal freedom in their lives. And I'd like to bring out a few points today of things that will bring you extra freedom in your lives. Now, this is not by any means an exhaustive list. There are many, many more things that bring on a sense of freedom in our lives. But I'll just mention two or three of them to you today for you to consider. One of the things that I found that bring me the most freedom in my life is when I relinquish control of other people and circumstances. You know, it's not my job or your job to try to maintain everybody's conduct and all the circumstances around your life. We have to learn how to flow with what other people bring us. And if someone disagrees, instead of trying to get them to manipulate them into seeing things our way or trying to get the outcome of a circumstance to be what we want it to be, it's too exhausting. It's just way too exhausting. And you'll never know the personal freedom you can feel until you relinquish the control of other people and of the circumstances around you. You can only do anything about only you. You can't control other people. So when you relinquish the control of others, that brings on a great sense of personal freedom like you'll never know any other way. One of the greatest things that I've learned to do, and I have to watch myself to make sure I do it properly, is to learn how to say no. Now, at first glance, you would think, well, that's really easy. I do that all the time. But so many people get trapped into, there again, this kind of relates to the first topic of trying to please people and manipulate the outcome, or think that you always have to say yes when somebody asks you to do something for them. But a person needs to keep in balance. So I have found that if I always say yes to everything everybody ever asks me for or to do or to help them with, then I get way out of balance and I feel like I'm trapped, and then I feel down and depressed because I don't have my own time to accomplish the things I want to do. And not that we shouldn't help people. I certainly am all for that. But there needs to be some sort of balance. So we have to learn how to tactfully and lovingly and carefully say no every once in a while. And always remember that no is a perfectly legitimate answer to a question. It's not bad. It's not good. It's just simply no. And then the last thing I'll bring up today that I think is extremely powerful, it's learn how to forgive someone who hasn't asked for forgiveness. You know, if someone is not treating you the way that you think they should, or obviously improperly, one of the greatest ways to gain freedom in your own life, especially from that circumstance, and just freedom in general, is to forgive people. And you don't have to make a meeting out of it. You don't have to make some sort of scene out of it. Just in your heart, inside your own mind and your own spirit, you just forgive people. And when you learn how to do that, when I learned how to do that and did that, that brings on a freedom that you can't possibly get any other way. When you forgive someone who hasn't even asked for forgiveness from you, it brings on a sense of utter freedom on the inside that can't be gained any other way. So give that a try. These are just a few things that I brought out to you today that I found that really, really helped me. And if they can help you, that's what I'm interested in. So, hey, go out there and make it a great day. This is Steve Haverly.